Greetings, dear listener. It is an honor to have you join the Motivational Fuel podcast. I'm Wondra Spencer, your host. I'm here to inspire and empower you. As a healthcare professional, a coach, I'm passionate about sharing valuable insights on strength, love, health, self-care, motivation, inspiration, lifestyle, finances, and personal growth. Our guests on this podcast will inspire you, and they will share personal stories, experiences, providing you with tools to unlock your full potential. I am thrilled to announce that the Inspiring Drive store sponsors this podcast. Check out my website and treat yourself to motivational items to help you reach greatness. Welcome to the Motivational Fuel Podcast, your weekly dose of inspiration, empowerment, and real talk. Whether you're tuning in from my YouTube channel or listening on your favorite podcast platform, I am grateful for your presence. Your decision to join this community fills me with joy. I am thrilled to have you here. I am your host, Wondra, the founder of Inspire and Drive LLC, and I am a firm believer in motivation from within. This podcast is designed to uplift anyone seeking strength, clarity, and purpose. The topics that we talk about on the podcast are love, health, self-care, lifestyle, finances, personal growth, and spirituality. Along with the listeners like you, I share stories and insights that help you rise, reset, and refocus both professionally and personally. So grab a cup of coffee, tea, and take a deep breath, and let's drive you from the inside out with the motivational fuel for today. Today is a special podcast. I want to take a moment of gratitude and remembrance today if we take a moment to honor our veterans, first responders, survivors, and supporters whose lives were changed forever by the events of September 11th. Let's take a moment to reflect, to honor, and to hold a space for those who served and who supported, and those who still grieve. But I want us to pause for about 60 seconds to reflect on the sacrifices made and the resilience shown by those who were affected by the events and everyone that we are honoring today. So we will take a pause. I hope you're still there with me after taking a pause. So to those who served with courage and to those who stood in the face of the unmanageable loss, to those who continue to carry the weight of the day, we see you. We thank you for your strength, your sacrifice, and your soundness, which weave into a fabric of our nation. You remind us what it means to show up for one another, even in the darkest times. You remind us that our unity, compassion, and service are powerful forces. Do you remember 9/11? It wasn't a forgetful day for me. I was at technical school in the military, and it felt so uncertain about my future due to the traumatizing event. Remember, life is so precious and enjoy it. To the families who lost loved ones, to the survivor who lived with the memories, and to the supporters who continue to uplift and advocate. We hold space for your stories. We honor your journey and take it one day at a time. From the Motivational Fuel community, we send love, light, and deep gratitude. May we never forget. May we always rise. So, the topic for today's podcast: protect your peace, social media boundaries that empower. During the week of September 8th, this week, an unwavering, unsettling images that appeared across our various platforms, images that were so graphic and designed to capture our attention. They might pop up in your feed about warning. Before you know it, you're pulled into a spiral of content that leaves you feeling heavy, anxious, or even helpless. Let me remind you of something powerful. You have the right to protect your peace. You can engage in with whatever that's on the social media, but you have the strength to say no. It is very easy that we are obligated to stay informed or aware of everything that's happening online. But remember, you have the power to choose what you engage with. You have the strength to say no. You can be informed and still set boundaries. You can care deeply and still protect your energy. So here's a challenge, not for this week, but think about it for a lifetime. But for every time you're feeling overwhelmed by the digital world, you can pause, breathe, or just scroll past. That's a simple act of an extreme form of self-care. Why you choose not to click, not to engage, not to absorb the chaos when you're reclaiming your power. You're telling yourself, my peace matters, my growth matters, my energy is positive. In times when we're troubling events unfold on social media, a wave of curiosity that often compels many to research it online. However, rather than getting up to sweep up into the chaos, why not take a moment to think about yourself, a positive quote like, today I honor my peace. You're thinking about you could embrace the challenge of transforming that negativity into a chance for growth and positivity, turning into an unsettling moment and an inspiration and experience. So let's talk about what this looked like for practice. You can unmute or unfollow accounts that's consistently triggering your sensational and your peace. One of my clients shared with me that she unfollowed 5 accounts this week that made her feel uneasy. And now she's feel lighter, she's more focused and more in control. Limit your screen time. During emotional cycles like these, you have to limit it. Establish rules for social media. Set a hard time per day on social media. You have on your cell phones the built-in screen time settings. You have certain third-party apps that can enforce the screen time to limit you. In my book, Becoming a New You in 30 Days, on day 23, I discuss limiting your screen time, and it's a good read for about screen time and share with others. You can organize your feed on your telephone, voices that can uplift and educate and empower you, and check in on yourself before and after scrolling. How do you feel? What do you need? Just take a breath. like a puff, a breath of fresh air. Picture yourself in your ideal online space, filled with inspiration, kindness, and clarity. What needs to go to make room for that? What about starting a tech-free day? Use that time to create a powerful morning routine. Instead of scrolling in bed, try journaling, meditation, or listening to an inspiring podcast. Establish a do something else list. When your urge to scroll hits, you can do a pre-written list with alternative activities. Some ideas are reading, stretching, and working on a project, something that you put off. Use this time to be creative. So reorganizing your telephone, productive apps that you need to do, and you can get some rest. So prioritize your rest. So screen-free evenings that help you wind down before bed. Maybe replacing that screen time with a good book, practicing gratitude, or some type of bedtime ritual. And that can be for your family and friends too. So journal. You can journal at the end of the day. Write down things that went well. You can feel your compassion with the pre-detox. Try going outside without your phone. Yes, going outside. So spending at least 15 minutes outside, it can be a powerful mental reset. You can sit on the porch, close your eyes for about 2 to 3 minutes, listen to the wind blow, the birds, their surroundings. It can be a quick, relaxing tip for you and have you use your cell phone less. Once you have defined your goals, please take a moment to share them with your friends and your family and neighbors. By opening up your aspirations, you're not only inviting their support, but you can surround your others to inspiring minds like you. I suggest asking them first because some people will not be interested. Engaging in this dialogue can create a ripple effect, encouraging others to pursue their dreams while fostering a sense of community and a shared purpose. It isn't about ignoring the world, it's about choosing how you show up in it. It's about being intentionally with your attention, your emotions, and your time. I share with everyone that time is so precious and enjoy every second, minute, and hour of it. If you're feeling guilty or disengaging, let me say this clearly. You're not selfish, you're protecting your mental health. You're not one who is not protecting your mental health. You want to choose peace. You're strong, you are wise, and you are growing. So as you move through this week, I want you to reflect. What are you saying no to? What are you choosing to protect? What does your peace look like for you? Keep this in mind. You hold the reins to your own mental escape. Every thought and every piece of information will allow you to shape who you are and preserve the world. Your mental environment is treasure. It's a sanctuary and deserves protection and care. Nurturing your personal growth and well-being is worth the pursuit that requires attention. Remember, you can organize what influencing you. You can be the leader of your mental health and drive it. So choose wisely to foster a nourishing and empowering inner space. Decide which new habits you want to keep. Then clearly outline how you would add these habits to your daily life for the long term. You can send me a message and let me know if you love this episode and I want to hear your story. And I can shout you out for the upcoming episode. So one of my upcoming episodes is this month is Prostate Awareness Month, which is September. If you have some other topics you wanted to share in the future, please let me know. And you can purchase my book on my website and at local retailers. I want you to remember this, and you keep this for yourself, your strength, your story, and your spirit. Today, with this podcast, is brought to you by the Inspire and Drive team. You can follow me on all social media sites. You can subscribe to my podcast, YouTube channel, and you can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, LinkedIn, Alignable, and you can look me up at Wondra Spencer. I see my listeners are tuning in from all over the world, and I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. Please continue to send me emails, shout outs, and I'll make sure that I shout out one back to you. Until next time, protect your energy, love your growth, and keep driving forward. And protect your mental health. Have a great day.
If you have listened to this entire episode, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a review and share with those who's interested. Let me know which topics you want me to cover in future episodes. You can contact me through my comments or on my social media networks. And you can purchase items on the Inspire and Drive store. I will look forward to seeing you next week for a new episode. Have a great day and remember to motivate yourself.